sweet lady.
Hey guys,
What?
taking a
Another
break
week.
this week. It's a 1 minute episode you may have already seen.
Done. See you later.
No show. We're both here at the place where we do the show and we're not doing
I'm
it.
just here calling to let you know that we're not going to be in this week.
Sorry. We're both sick.
Kids are home with the flu.
We got
sickness.
Typhoid Mary, whatever that is.
Yep.
Guys, how's it going? I'm Tom C., your intrepid host.
Wait, you just said we're not doing a podcast.
I was kidding.
What?
That was a joke.
But I don't have anything prepared. No. All right.
It's basically the same as every week.
Yeah, let's just go.
I'm Tom C.
I'm Demoose.
Yep. So, Mr. D. Marks,
What?
you may have noticed me walking around the Sun's office.
Without your pants on. I'm
Nope.
telling you, you got to start wearing those.
Even worse, super depressed, in a mood, you might say.
What?
We had coworkers calling the suicide hotline. People saw a physical rain cloud above my head. Did you see that?
That is terrifying.
I went.
You should probably get that looked at.
I
by
went
some
to a
kind of
mental hospital to get my
science man.
depression treated, but it was all just a thing to throw you off the trail, dude. Because I got such good news, I wanted to hide it from you.
But that's
the level I'm willing to go to.
good news is the opposite of bad news, though.
I know you never would have known that I had such good news.
Absolutely, I wouldn't have known. I still don't know because you haven't told me what it is.
That's
yet.
true, dude. But it's the best news we ever could receive. You're not ready for this incredible news.
We won't really.
What is our
we
dream
won't
always
really
been?
know-
What has our dream always been since we started doing the show? Because it's here now, dude. We've done it.
You finally set me up with a romantic dinner with Hideo Kojima.
It might come after it. It might.
Um,
I got a letter in the mail, friend, and you know who it was from?
Was it from Obama?
Nope. Close friends though, me and him.
Oh,
I get those every other week.
Was it from No Obama?
Yes. No, it
His
wasn't.
more negative cousin.
No, I feel like that's racist.
What? How's that racist?
It's just trust me. You can't say Obama without it being racist.
But I said, okay, fine. In that case, I have no idea. What could it possibly be?
Guess what? We
already asked this.
finally got.
It's time for you to tell
I'm
me what it
saying
is.
I'm saying it. We got nominated for a Latin Grammy.
What?
I know, right? Dude, it's been so long. We started the podcast. We said, we got to do something that's going to get us on that show.
Soy Allegro con news del Latin Grammio.
That's why, because we intersperse things like that. That's how we get on the show.
Man, I can't believe it's
Now,
finally happened.
Guys, in case you didn't know, the Latin Grammys are the most prestigious of all the Grammys
Yeah.
because it takes place in Latin America.
Well, yeah. I mean, don't get us wrong. We won our share of Ukrainian Emmys before. but they mean literally next to nothing.
Well, I will give them that they have a cool shape.
Well, yeah.
But that's they're not even made of gold, not even plated in gold. I think they're spray painted. I think they're spray painted pieces of tin.
I think they've heard of gold before.
No, definitely not. It's Ukraine. So anyway, we've done it. We're there. We're along.
I didn't know Ukrainian people haven't heard of gold.
You're picking the wrong things to worry about, friend. Because now life's on easy street, all right?
That's true.
We're along some of the greats.
No, because once you got a Latin Grammy, you got in the business. That's
Dude, we're just nominated though.
we
We didn't win it yet.
Okay.
We're upside some contenders. Some of not only podcasts but musicians. The reasons it's so
Podcast
prestigious,
musicians?
guys. It's so prestigious because, as you know, podcasts are up against musical artists, even movies.
That's true.
That's how crazy these Grammys are.
Yeah.
TV? No, they don't have TV in Latin.
That's definitely racist. No question about that.
But yeah, so we have some stiff competition.
That's definitely true. Like Los Stifos.
Los Perodores. Mm-hmm. That's going to be tough. El Diablo Negro. That's racist.
That's true. That's both. It's true that he is both a contender and that's also racist.
It's his name, dude. But here's the deal: you got to have a plan to win these Grammys because everyone knows. Just because we're nominated, we're not going to win it. We have to complete the challenges, the Latin Grammy challenges, guys.
Well, like there's a lot of like physical challenges.
Of course. Do you see me? I've been getting in shape. You know the jump rope over there on the wall?
Yeah,
I plan on using that to hit people with.
That's
one of
definitely
these challenges.
That's definitely seen a lot of thought about being used.
Yeah, you can see in my eyes. Look at my eyes. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's there, dude.
Those are eyes that are thinking about using that jump rope.
Yeah, dude. I've bought one of those Batman old timey hip vibrators. I don't know what it does.
Wait, why is it a Batman one?
You never saw that Batman thing? He always uses the hip vibrator.
Does he?
I always thought it was called the Batman when he did it.
Oh, that's news to me.
Maybe you should look it up. Anyway.
I'll tell you what, I won't do that.
Okay. But anyway, it's basically
which I think
like...
is the most fair, really.
Imagine an adult version of Guts.
Yeah, well, that's what I assumed it was.
Yeah.
Or like Double Dare.
Well, yeah, but it's a little bit more intense because it's for adults.
That's true.
But also, Mark Summers does host it.
Also, it's Latin.
It is Latin. That means we are going to be competing against girls in bathing suits. Also, we will have to wear the same bathing suits.
Well, I think we still got it.
I have the shape needed to be in that bathing suit, dude. Do you?
And I have the ability to pretend that I'm someone else.
True. As everyone knows, your face has never been revealed.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a ghost in the sun's machine.
Can we hire Sofia Vergara to be you for the day?
I think...
Would that be weird?
I think she and I have dinner planned for that evening.
So what? It's the evening.
Because I'm not going to go to the Latin Grammys. I'm going to have dinner with her.
Can she get a body double?
Maybe. We'll talk.
Well, that's what we'll do. Guys, get ready for us to win that, though.
Yeah, look for it on channels.
The channel that the Latin Grammys is on.
Yeah, you'll see us there. Anyway, guys, other stuff.
Video games is the show, is what this is about, I guess.
That's 100% true, Tom. And you know what I love about video games?
Nothing?
Playing them.
Great. So, in some funny news, there is news.
Yeah, you mentioned that. There was news.
So recently, guys, I feel like I start every story with guys and also recently. So
recently, guys,
Ubisoft,
I think.
Ubisoft?
Yeah, Ubisoft, that's right.
They have a thing, it's like a Steam style thing called Uplay.
Okay.
Which is basically just their way of making me press 2 more buttons before I can play Far Cry 3. At least that's as far as I've figured out what it does.
Well, truly that's the exact...
It's a valuable service to waste my time slightly. To also not have... so Steam won't know any of my achievements for that game, too.
Really, well, you don't want them to know your achievements. Really
great functionality in that. Really a gift to consumers. But, so recently, guys, there was some kind of exploit or something that allowed everyone who had it to just go and find games and steal them for free. I mean, steal them for free is kind of redundant. But they could take any game they wanted for free that was on Uplay. So...
No, that's what we call comedy.
No, it's real funny. So people discovered that there was going to be a Far Cry 3 DLC coming out because of this thing, and because they already had played it.
Yeah, Blood Dragon.
So
sorry.
Yeah,
I had a mini stroke.
You might have had the German release.
Yeah.
But apparently there's a DLC, guys, and it's something where they took the game, they just took the engine basically and completely remade a whole new game for $15.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like. It's supposed to be like 80s future.
Yeah. And I kind of really like the idea a lot, and I also enjoy the idea of a DLC being a totally new game on the same engine. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Really?
Can you name any other time that's happened?
Wait, sorry, say that again?
See? What? Okay.
I thought I heard something.
I know you're busy with the Latin Grammys,
No,
right?
I thought I heard something, but I want to make sure I heard it before I can test it.
I like the
I just assumed that you were wrong in classic stun style.
I like the idea.
Okay.
And I also have never heard of any game doing something like that with a DLC that is just basically a new game with the same engine. You can re-listen to the podcast if you want.
I mean, is it? I don't know a lot about it, but is it really like?
It's basically an entirely new game.
Okay, so it is.
It might be shorter. It might be like a mini game.
Well,
not a mini game.
Because I mean, the BioShock 2 DLC, Minerva's Den, that everyone loved, that was pretty much that.
No, it wasn't. I don't actually know what it was, but I don't think it was as much of a difference as this one is. You're not even the same character.
Oh, okay. I thought
it's not even the same world.
Oh, all right. So it's like totes different.
Yeah, it's not. You're on the island and suddenly it becomes 80s future. With dinosaurs and dragons and junk and spacemen.
I gotcha.
It's like, there was an island, now that for this DLC you're a spaceman or whatever. Which I like that idea of. Because I think it takes the game...
idea of spacemen.
The gameplay that people liked and putting it in a new environment. You know? And that kind of really gets me going.
Yeah, I could see a lot of.
I can't think of a single other example of that. Je ne sais quoi?
I was gonna. No, it's begins with an F.
Frame rates.
No.
Fun.
That sounds close.
Flabbergasted.
I'm gonna say it's probably fun.
Fun. Yeah, it sounds like fun, and I'm sure it's gonna be. I'm definitely going to get it. I should have gotten it for free, like everyone else on Earth.
Did they already close that down?
I'm sure they must have found a solution for that. But probably everyone can just give away the file if they wanted to.
I probably would have just still checked that.
I'm not really in a rush, and I have $16 to pay for a DLC. I just like the idea. I want to support that idea of people making whole new things. I can't think of a single other example of that. I said that 3 times. I can't.
Yeah, you keep saying it.
You think of a single other example where a DLC was not the game. Actually, you could maybe say Fall of the Samurai if you wanted to really stretch it. You want to be like
I would say that's stretching it.
Mr. Armstrong, stretch Armstrong. That's basically all I can think of there.
Yeah, I'm not too schooled on such things.
Dude,
have you played Far Cry 3 at all recently?
I was about to say I was really into it for a while, and then then BioShock came out.
That's true.
And I've been having a hard time returning to it because after playing BioShock, it feels sort of generic. If you can believe it.
Because I know a lot of people who probably say the opposite of that.
That BioShock's generic?
Yeah.
Well, those people are wrong.
I'm just saying, that's what I've heard a lot of people say. That's kind of generic.
I think BioShock's the least generic game I've played in a very long time. But has there ever been a game like that for you where you got it, you were doing really good, you really, really liked it, and then something happened and you couldn't come back to it?
Not really. I kind of stick it out to the end regardless of what's going on, you know?
There's never been a game that came out and bisected your play?
Never? Not that I really remember.
In your life?
No, not really.
Well, I'm afraid...
This is my disappointing sequels.
I don't even know what that means.
Because I always we should do a podcast about disappointing sequels. And you're like, I don't think I've ever played a disappointing sequel.
That's true. I don't think I ever played a disappointing sequel. Anyway,
which I find really hard to believe.
In hindsight, BioShock 2 is kind of disappointing, though. After you see what they're going to do.
Well, true, but that's a lot of other stuff.
Yeah,
and at least it wasn't bad.
You ain't bad. Anyway,
you're nothing.
Anyway, that's cool. But I hope Ubisoft learns.
When is it officially supposed to come out?
It's actually coming out fairly soon. It's probably in.
Hey, you know what else is probably coming out
this
soon?
Month? I bet you it isn't coming out soon. But tell me.
Supposedly BioShock DLC should be coming out very soon.
Oh yeah,
because
apparently,
they leaked achievements on Steam.
Yeah, that's very exciting, guys. Because I got suckered in. Suckered in meaning
I'm probably gonna buy it because I got a $10 rebate on my thingamajigger PlayStation Store.
What was that for?
For buying the game on the PlayStation Store.
Oh, nice!
I got $10 for spending $50.
I ended up getting the season pass because I bought the guide, and the people at Electronics Boutique, which it's not called anymore,
Games
hasn't been called that for literally years, like 20 years. I don't know, like I fell back in time in just my brain. Do you see that? Anyway, they did some crazy backwards time maneuver.
Some super deals.
Went through a tear in space.
Mega deals. Hyper deals, we call them.
Yeah, dude. So I'm gonna probably... Here's the deal, dude. Now that we're doing the Let's Play, I'd have to
Let's Play.
I'd have to beat the Let's Play before we could actually do it, which is gonna be rough.
Actually, that is 100% true.
Because I don't know anything about the DLC though.
Well, nothing's really been released yet. All they know is that there's 10 new Chivos.
Chivos, right?
10 new Chivos.
Do you know any information about the Chivos?
No, it just says they're just like placeholders essentially.
Dude, okay, totally unrelated. So we listen to a radio show, guys, and for some reason they love to do this thing where if there's a new album coming out, they will release the track list. They'll just say the names of the new tracks on the new CD that no one's heard yet.
Yeah.
Why is that supposed to entice me in any way? Like what? Like I can't imagine anything less important than the title names of songs.
There might be some kind of.
Do you actually feel this way, or are you just arguing the opposite?
No, I think if you're given titles of a song, you know, you may be able to get a feel for the tone of the album. It's all like the puppy song, puppies,
right?
Puppy song parenthesis puppies.
Okay,
that's probably gonna be a pretty upbeat song. So you're gonna get
too many puppies is theoretically not an upbeat or not a happy song.
Yeah, but too many puppies is a different kind of song.
Yeah, that's true. No, but I still don't agree with that at all. Because yeah,
I'm just saying, maybe it's supposed. It's just way to
dude.
put
Think
news.
about like a Mastodon album. Has any of them ever really told you about what the album was about, excluding the one that was about Moby Dick?
No, but the Mastodon's an insane entity.
I feel but I feel like it's rarely going to be that way, where like it would actually be helpful information. Which is why I got it from I thought they released the names of the achievements.
Oh no,
which would have been totally valueless to me.
That could have like informed stuff. That wouldn't have been pointless. You would have been like, oh, it's got this thing.
Dude, some of them are so wackily named though.
That's true, but if they had descriptions of what you had to do.
Yeah. Well,
like
no, then obviously it'd be great.
Yeah.
Question: hardest achievement you've ever gained or earned, I guess.
I mean, getting through 1999 without buying any of the, without using the dollar bills was a little tough. I would have loved to have bought health and ammo.
Right.
That would have been an RL treat.
Dude, remember how hard every single one of them was in Soul Calibur for some reason? It required doing something ridiculous.
Well, it wasn't so much the achievement, so much as it was like the unlock tiers.
Dude, everything was super hard in that game. I don't know what they wanted me to do.
This is kind of an achievement. I mean, it wasn't like an achievement, but like it was an achievement in the game. Unlocking some of those swimsuit and Rumble Roses because they were not easy.
No, all the outfits in Rumble Roses are incredible. Actually, any accomplishment in Rumble Roses is an achievement of its own.
Yeah.
We've gotten through the hours and hours of grinding.
Yeah,
it's really a showcase of human achievement, that game.
Yeah, it really is. It's like the moon landing in its own way.
It was my own personal moon landing many times, I would say.
That's very true.
Okay, overall...
Like, the first time it was a moon landing, then it was going up to Everest.
Yeah.
Then it was curing some kind of cancer, I'm sure.
One of the bad ones.
Yeah.
The bad kinds.
Yeah, that's what it was like every time you unlocked an outfit.
That was a game you really earned you really felt like you earned it.
Yeah. And that was the one game where I didn't want to earn things.
No, I just wanted it given to me. But...
I just wanted it handed over.
If you could pay $10 to have everything unlocked in the game, would you do it?
Yeah, I sure would.
Okay, how about...
Dude, remember how much we spent on outfits in that game?
You spent. I never spent $1 on that.
That's not true.
I don't think I spent $1 on that.
I don't believe that for even a
They were cheap, though. How about... Do you feel like achievements are overall garbage or overall non-garbage?
I have a few friends who are, like, really into, like, achievement hunting and stuff. I don't really care about it that much. The only reason I felt like doing it at all in BioShock was just because I liked it so much. Because the only games...
Did you end up getting all of that?
No, I didn't restart it after 99 but I'm very close.
Yeah.
I only need to get a few more. But the thing is, like, the only games that I'm really interested in doing are games that I really like. Because I have all the achievements for that one game that we like a lot.
New Vegas?
Yeah, there we go. I have all the achievements for that. And that's pretty much it, because that's the only one I really, like... felt like I really wanted to sit down and get all of them. Otherwise, I was just kind of like,
yeah,
whatever.
I only ever got that one because I had already done so much stuff that I was really close to getting it. That was the only reason I did it there. That's
true. Also, but going back, I really don't care about achievements like at all. Like,
if they didn't exist, would you care? Like if next generation didn't have them at all.
Oh no, I wouldn't care at all.
You wouldn't care at all?
No.
I bet you some people would care. I actually kind of like them, though
I know you do.
I don't normally go out of my way for them, but like I do like. I don't like the ones that are stupid gimmies or like unbelievably hard, but I kind of like when it's like something that's kind of nuts that you did and they're giving you some credit for it. I don't know.
Yeah, because like
it's just another stupid
like
thing.
Just step down this one hallway. Achievement unlocked. Yeah, it's dumb.
I understand getting one when you beat a level. That makes sense. You've achieved that. But like when it's like something like that, like you started the first thing, you're like, I didn't really achieve that. The thing could have done that by itself by accident. That's not an achievement for me.
And really, anyone could have done this. I got to be honest with you.
I could have not done it, but I did because I pressed one button.
That's true. Anyway, guys, we're gonna take a break. See you after.
Be prepared to stand those buggers down. They'll do their level best to take all that's rightly yours, and it's your solemn duty to keep them from our shores. Readiness is all.
When the greenhorn rustles in,
Oh, the readiness is all.
to take down an alien.
Oh.
guys. Welcome to another episode of Glow.
It's the most popular podcast on the...
Yep. Pretty good, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the show.
We've done it again. Another episode. Almost done.
Second half.
Second
Now,
half. That's where we rev it up, dude.
Let's just dig right into it.
Okay.
It's another episode. It's another segment of Shovels and Dynamite.
I hate Shovels and Dynamite. It's a dumb segment.
Too bad.
Yo, we should actually have... No, we shouldn't. I remember I used to listen to one gaming podcast where they had, like, legit segments, but the problem was, like, they were poorly defined. They had funny names and, like, funny theme songs, and I was like, I don't know what this is.
This literally means less than
Like,
nothing to
here
me.
comes the song, and I'm like, I don't know what this is about. I hear these words, and I don't get them. I'm not part of the club.
Well, okay.
we don't do that,
If
though.
I said it's time for Gehörgeflitz, you would know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because I speak German, like every God-fearing American.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, so it was something I actually wanted to talk about.
What
Guys,
is it?
you may have heard about this, but LucasArts got shut down.
Oh, yeah!
Which sucks.
That means no more Battlefront, guys.
That means no more Battlefront 3. That means no more 1313.
I don't know what that is.
That was the new It was the new, like, gritty Star Wars game that was supposed to come out.
Mm-hmm.
But it just totally got canceled now
It
because...
feels like a bad decision considering how there's going to be a new Star Wars
Well,
movie.
the thing is that Disney was like... Disney not sure what direction they want to go with the new Star Wars movies and stuff. So they don't want the, like, previous things kind of interfering with the new Disneyized version of Star Wars, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So they just, like, shut it down entirely. Because, like, I'm pretty sure Disney has their own in-house, like, game stuff. They have to.
Yeah, they do. They almost definitely do.
Yeah, so I'm assuming from now on, except for, like, probably, like, the Lego games, which I'm sure they're still going to find a way to pump out. Like,
Well, I mean,
Star Wars games.
Did
that
they
is.
acquire? Do they own LucasArts?
Yeah, they own LucasArts.
All right, so they just own the official thing now. Okay, but I don't know if because that means that Disney owns the rights to Lego games. Is that how that would work?
No. It's because LucasArts, I don't think, developed the Lego games.
Okay,
I'm not 100% certain on that.
I also am not certain on that.
Actually, let me look that up because I'm curious about that.
Dude, Escape from Lego Island. Is that what that game's called?
No, it's not called that at all.
Lego City Undercover.
Oh, dude,
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
that's a great game too.
Yeah,
No,
looks
but
good. It looks good.
we should play Lego Racers. That was a fun game. Anyway, regardless,
I have no idea what Lego Racers is.
it's totally a thing. Yeah, so they closed down LucasArts because they didn't want it like interfering with any of the new plans they had for Star Wars and stuff.
Right.
So that means, like I said, no more Battlefront 3, which was being talked about. 1313, which is probably going to be real sweet.
Yeah, that's a goof up.
Yeah, that really sucks. But yeah, I mean, it sucks a lot, especially because like LucasArts didn't even always make Star Wars games. Like for example, they helped make the first Mercenaries game, which I liked a lot.
Really?
Yes,
I did know. I think I kind
it
of
totally
knew.
was LucasArts. What do you know?
Huh.
Lego games, that is.
No way.
Yeah,
No
but yeah.
way.
So Mercenaries was made by LucasArts, and I liked Mercenaries a lot. I pretty much like every because like all the Star Wars.
LucasArts was not a studio that was doing poorly. As
No,
far
it
as,
definitely wasn't.
critically acclaimingness.
Critically acclaimed me.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like all the Rogue Squadron games, everyone loved those.
Most Star Wars games are pretty popular, excluding something. Well, I didn't care about that stupid.
Force Unleashed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looked dumb.
Yeah.
You know, I think it still did okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because good enough to do a sequel at least. But like
That could mean anything.
The
Maybe a
Rogue-
sequel to Medal of Honor for some reason.
that is true. But like Rogue Squadron, everyone loved that game.
Right.
Battlefront 2 was like the best Star Wars game it ever made.
Pretty much.
That game was awesome.
Yeah.
Can't think of any other games aside from
Super Star Wars for Super Nintendo.
I wonder if that was LucasArts. It might have been.
Who else would have made it?
I don't know. Back in the day, that might.
Oh, yeah, it might have been like a Capcom.
But yeah,
One of those-
I remember back when I was a young lad. My mom got me like a Star Wars computer game 6-pack deal thing.
Yeah,
And it had,
back
like-
in the golden age.
It had like a demo for Dark Forces, which is a great game. It had like X-Wing Fighter, TIE Fighter, and those are both like, space combat games in the vein of a Rogue Squadron.
Right.
As obviously, this was before the Rogue Squadron games. A really cool action game that they released. I don't remember what it was called, but like, you were a rebel guy and you were trying to find these, this fleet of not Star Destroyers, TIE Fighters that can go invisible and stuff.
Right.
It's really cool, and it was all like photo generated graphics and stuff, like Mortal Kombat is.
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
photorealistic stuff.
Yeah. So it was really cool. And I remember playing those games a lot as a kid because obviously I love Star Wars. So
It's weird that your mom was like, I don't want you to get a system or anything. Here's computer games.
yeah, I mean we only had one computer, so she was at least able to relegate like the use of that.
That's true.
So
That's true. No, I feel like this is a weird choice. But if they still make Star Wars games that are good, which I feel like if they shut it down. They didn't assimilate.
they pretty much gutted it.
They didn't assimilate with it.
Yeah,
See, that's
because they acquired it when they acquired LucasArts.
yeah. Feel like that's a bad move. But there's been a lot of Disney games, I guess,
Well, yeah, you've got like Epic Mickey.
which I think did poorly.
I think it did pretty well.
You have Kingdom Hearts, which I don't know if counts. I don't know if that counts.
I think Disney would have had to have some involvement in
Obviously, but I mean, it's more of a Square game than
that. Well,
it is
yeah,
a
it's
Disney
definitely
game.
a Square game, but
It's got Square all over it.
yeah, it's I mean,
Polygons.
if you think about it, it's full of pixels, which are squares.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, seriously though, yeah, I mean, I got to imagine Disney have their own in-house game developer because they have an in-house every single thing ever. But yeah, it just sucks because
Maybe they make their own Disney-related food there.
Oh yeah, no, because like Disney runs their own hotel chains and stuff. Like
No, but you think they have like a break room in the Disney place where they make like cookies that have three
oh, yeah, of course.
circles to it? Really?
No, dude, I know a few people who did internships at Disney. Like, brand is everything there.
I was just saying as a joke, but now I'm kind of interested.
But yeah,
Imagine how much more soup you'd get in a soup cup that had 3 things in it.
well, they probably just make the soup cups smaller in general. That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
But no, yeah, it just sucks because LucasArts was it was a storied, we'll say, company.
Yeah, a shockingly successful one. As far as video games are concerned.
Well, yeah,
Did they make Mercenaries too?
no, they didn't have anything. No, they might have.
That'd be weird, right?
Because Pandemic got shut down. They didn't make it because they were shut down.
I
I know
think
EA
LucasArts had a part in like a game that I didn't think they did. Like Metro or something.
was it the first Mercenaries?
Yeah, I think it actually probably was. That's still weird to me.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of the few non-Star Wars games that I could really think of, but it was a fun game. I love that game.
No, we all know you love that game.
So, but yeah,
That means there's never going to be an HD remake of Mercenaries.
yeah, that's true.
Unless somebody does it, I guess.
Something else. Yeah, I guess Disney probably has the rights to Mercenaries now.
Jeez, Disney. Get your hand out of all the pots.
It's an extensive pot scenario they got going on.
Too many cooks spoil the pot.
Yeah,
That's what they always say.
I had heard that before.
That's
yes,
what they always say.
But yeah, guys, I just want to touch on that a little bit and pay more specs on air.
Yeah, you can't. That's bad news. Because I think everyone would have lost.
Dude, because
everyone would have lost their crap for Battlefront 3.
Oh yeah,
Everyone would have
100%
lost it.
because LucasArts was shut down and THQ went bankrupt.
Come on, THQ.
That's not recent. That's been a few
Oh, yeah.
months now. But like
Come on.
that's two big name companies that aren't and who big name companies who
Who's
develop.
making Saints Row now?
I don't know. I didn't
Because it's gonna exist.
Yeah.
It's Volition, right?
Yeah.
They haven't gone away.
No, so they must have. My guess is
What do publishers even do?
they publish and distribute. I guess.
Is that like a factory deal?
I guess.
Like, do they really like? Okay, is Volition like, yo, we're gonna put your face on the front of our game and in this first screen, we're gonna hand you all this data, and then you're gonna make this happen.
I don't think they have to pay for it,
Pay for what?
like the distribution and stuff.
Well, I assume a publisher does it, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea what they do because we always throw around stuff like this, and I never actually because I assume the developer makes the game,
Yeah.
but they obviously probably don't have any other responsibilities besides that. Because the other part's probably the more expensive part to do.
Yeah, definitely.
I say that knowing nothing.
Well, maybe
Because it's always the richer company that does the publishing.
Yeah, so maybe the publisher is what foots the bill for the devs. And
Maybe?
and then the distributor, and then the publisher.
Is this something we should know?
Probably. Regardless,
Is this something Wikipedia would tell us immediately?
Maybe, but it's much more fun to guess.
Let's just toss out guesses, willy-nilly, really. It seems like it's probably something you look up one time and the answer's obvious.
Yeah, probably.
We haven't even accomplished that step, though.
Yeah, well, that's the hardest part. Regardless, yeah. So you have THQ, that's gone now. You have. I don't know who's going to make.
Can we just blame Obama for this?
I'm not sure if we can.
Oh, the audience doesn't know that that's a joke. We could actually be conservative.
We could be legitimately blaming Obama.
The audience doesn't realize our political stances. I'm super pro all directions.
I'm hyper government. But
safe viewpoints all around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because THQ they published Metro too.
Yeah. Has there been any news on Metro too?
It's supposed to be coming out in May.
Who's doing it?
I don't know.
Someone probably just grabs it. Do developers sometimes publish?
Yeah, I think if it's a smaller thing.
Because is 2K a publisher or a developer? 'Cause I feel like they do both. You know?
Yeah, because they definitely are.
Because
They're
I guess
definitely a
Gearbox
publisher.
makes Borderlands.
Yeah, and Irrational made BioShock.
Then 2K, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I like 2K as a publisher then. So they make a lot of the games I like. Oh boy.
This is hard.
I really don't know anything about it. But no, that sucks.
This episode is called Just Guess.
Called Wikipedia solves all of our problems, but we're not doing it for some reason.
Just Guess.
That's too long of a title. We should also wiki a good title for this.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that's on there.
Yo, we should do a history podcast instead.
Okay, deal.
Because here's the deal, dudes. We basically just were looking up history all this week. We weren't looking up video games. We were looking up Giuseppe Garibaldi.
Well, why were you looking that stuff up?
Because we're still
then?
playing Age of Empires, man.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
Isn't that ridiculous? Has there been any other game that you've played for such a length of time?
No, probably not.
Right?
Because, because, guys, the thing is, we're still playing that, Napoleonic era mod we talked about a few weeks ago.
Because
And
it's still fun.
we're still really into it. We're so into you.
You say into it?
Yes, I did.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
That's going to be on a t-shirt. Into it.
Into it.
It's pretty good.
So it's the latest Sun's t-shirt. But yeah,
We're looking up all sorts of historical crap. Are you one of those history nerds guys like we are?
I don't think you can call them nerds. I think that's rude.
But I was referring to myself also.
Still a little rude.
That's not fair. I want to call myself that. Anyway,
I
guys.
don't know. That sounds a little intense.
It is intense. But anyway, whatever. We should just do a podcast about every stupid thing that we hate.
Okay.
We just do a podcast.
Wait, why are we doing stuff that...
Let's do a super negative podcast where we just talk about everything that we hate.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Yeah. I hate sand.
I'm okay
It
with
gets
sand.
everywhere, dude.
I'm okay with sand. It
Dude.
reminds me of the beach.
Dude, I hate the beach sand. I'm not even joking about that. That's not even a joke.
I believe it.
You go to the beach, you wear your water shoes. Awful.
Now, who wears water shoes?
I always do, bro.
Wear sandals like a true man.
What? Sandals. What am I? In the Dark Ages? Every single century of all time where they wore sandals?
Dude, sandals are pro beach choice. Everyone knows this.
Yeah, water shoes are
Water shoes just
are
like,
basically for children who've then grown into adults, which is all people who are adults.
and sandals are for people who have been adults even as children, like myself.
Okay, pro tip. Yeah, a sandal might do what you want against the seashells, but you don't have that comfort and that confidence that your shoe is going to remain on.
No, because the thing about it is that...
Also, you got some seaweed going under your foot? No, that never happens with a water shoe.
No, because with water shoes, the water gets trapped inside of the shoe.
That's what you want.
No, because even when you're walking outside the water, you're if you're walking around like a pool, it's like...
Okay, you don't wear the water shoes to a pool. Let's get that across. Water shoes are for a beach. You go to a beach... You put on your water shoes, your feet don't get burned. That's number one.
Numero
uno.
But then you're just gonna get sand all over your water shoes.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
But
That I
with
will
sandals, it's clean as a breeze. They don't get sand at all.
Okay, that's true.
They
Water shoes
barely
have
even-
water shoes have the disadvantages too. Are we talking like a flip flop or like a full foot?
No, we're talking a full Romanesque sandal.
I've never had one of those in my life.
Well,
I feel
you're
they look.
missing out.
I feel like they look nerdy though.
Dude,
I'm
no,
actually
not as nerdy as flip flops. Flip flops are the worst.
No,
Everyone knows
dude,
it.
all people wear flip flops now. Everyone's into it. Yeah, flip flops
Guys,
for
I'm shaking
it's
my
for
head.
popular kids now.
I'm shaking my
The
head.
popular kids wear flip flops now. I've never worn your Roman sandals. I feel like that's what dorks wear. I also don't want to make any kind of precedent for me wearing sandals because I feel like that's not the way I want to live my life.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with wearing sandals.
I've been on record, and I'm going on record again, as feet are disgusting.
Well, yeah, everyone knows that.
Feet are the grossest part of anyone's body. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, that's a known
What,
quantity.
you at home, I see it. You're like, you forgot about the butthole there. No, even grosser than the butthole. As long as it's maintained. If you don't maintain your
Healthily
butthole,
maintained
you're
butthole.
disgusting, not the hole itself. But anyway, no, feet are gross. I'm looking at my feet right now. They're fine looking feet. But when I think of someone else's feet, I want to kill myself. I want to grab an explosive. I want to grab a knife too, though. Open up my body, put the explosive in, suture that up. I'm grabbing a stitch thing, and then that's how bad feet are. I'm not going to blow it up, though. I want to live.
You know what feet reminds me of? How disgusting they are? You know what that reminds me of?
No.
How people should be sending us emails.
What? How could it possibly remind you of that?
Because. Yeah, so guys, send us emails at sonsvidea@gmail.com.
That's
we
the
love
one.
hearing from you.
We love hearing
because
from you.
We do.
Well, obviously. Guys, pro tip. It feels really good knowing that... Dude, here's the deal. The other day, I think it was yesterday, I was thinking to myself and I was like, we get comments a lot. That's really nice. I was like, maybe I don't appreciate these things enough. So I was thinking about it a little bit and I'm like, these people are actually watching us. It's
Yeah,
not like
dude.
There's nothing...
Here's the
When it
thing.
comes to the podcast, they're literally being entertained by nothing except us.
No, here's the thing. They're going out of their way for the Suns.
Dude, it's so... like it's
That's why
super...
we go out of our way once a week for these podcasts, and then other times for the videos that we put up.
Dude, it's really weird. Because, like, no one's here to watch New Vegas. They're here to listen to us. You know?
That's
Hear
true.
the podcast. They want to hear what we have to say.
Yeah, because I've heard
It's
we've
an
gotten
honor, guys.
We've heard people who just listen to our videos while doing other things. That's fine.
I like that. I like that you're being entertained by us. It means a lot to know that we can entertain you.
Yeah, let us entertain you.
Email us
Tonight.
about it. Tell us
Or whatever. You know.
Tell us when you watch the videos, how you watch the videos, what you're wearing when you watch the videos. I don't care.
Who you're watching videos with.
You watching it with your boyfriend.
You watching it with your dad.
You watching it with your cat.
I was actually going to say you're watching it with the cat next.
Nice.
Nailed it, guys.
Email us, comment on videos. We love you. You are a treat to us. You make our lives brighter each and every day.
You're professional watchers. And since we thanked you guys a lot, you know what that means.
I have no idea, but I bet it's speed reviews.
Tom, this is the top 10 game typos games. Just games themselves. Number 10, Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi is a game where you got this little robot man who's driving around in a car and he wins all the Olympic Daytonas. 10 out of 10. Double Dragon 3, The Sacred Stones.
This game's a little misleading because it says Double Dragon, but then it's the third one, so there's actually 3 dragons. I don't know. I thought that was a little bit of a lame twist. It's 3 out of 10. Ghost Goblins.
Imagine a world, guys, where there's ghosts, there's goblins, and it's a video game. Can you? I can. 1 out of 10. Arrow Fighters 2.
It's really boring. Just a couple of arrows sitting on the ground. They don't do nothing. 0 out of 10. Ghostbusters.
More than meets the... Oh, wait, no, there's something else. It gets 0 out of 10. Pro Wrestling.
Pro Wrestling is the game about pro wrestling. Literally is the most encompassing pro wrestling game because anything having to do with pro wrestling from any country at all is involved in this game. Therefore, it gets an 11 out of 10. Best wrestling game ever. Number 4 is Zelda 2, Adventures of Link.
This is the one Zelda game where it's side-scrolling and everyone both liked it, disliked it, but if you're dumb, you liked it, so it's bad. 0 out of 10. Big Rigs, Over-the-Road Racing.
I love Big Racks Racing. It's a great game. Wait, no, that's not what it's called. Just cut the second out.
Don't listen to this part ever again.
Number 2, Metal Gear.
Metal Gear is the game that was before Metal Gear Solid 2, but after Metal Gear Solid 3 technically, but also it's before the other one that's new and it hasn't come out yet, but it's going to come out. But it already has come out in the past for Nintendo. I can't possibly... It's Paradox. Goodbye. Zero Wing.
Zero Wing was one of the most fun airplane repair simulators I've ever played. Because all these games have 0 wings and you have to put wings on them. It's really actually
Makes
pretty
sense.
interesting. So that Guys, we did it again. One more week of podcast.
We'll see you later.